my name is Delgado. I want to introduce you to my powerful book, Satan, You Can't Have My Children. This is not just any book. I believe this book is dynamite in the hands of all those that care for children and that have an interest in children. I have two daughters, two grown daughters. I've been married 40 years. I've gone through many experiences in my life, came from a dysfunctional home, and had so many things happen in my life. But living with God's principles, following His principles, has made a huge difference. I want to teach you in this book how to speak blessings to break curses. I want to teach you how to empower your children to trust God, to be obedient children. I know there's many parents out there, many mothers, single moms out there, having a hard time, suffering, and having problems with their children. Children today are challenged. There are so many things out there to take away the love of God out of your children. The peer pressure is incredible. And so this book, God gave me this book. It is dynamite in the hands of parents. And I believe that God will use this book not just as a tool for parents, but as a tool for grandparents, for teachers, for all those in the care of children. I believe God has given me this, and I believe God will take this book all over the world, because our children are in crisis. Our families are in crisis. This is not just Satan, you can't have my children. This is about Satan, you can't have my family. Satan, you can't have my marriage. Satan, you can't have my finances. We have been given dominion and authority over all the power of the enemy. But I don't know what is happening today. The majority of Christian parents are suffering, and they're having a hard time meeting ends, having a hard time with their children. Children are becoming more and more rebellious, but God has a plan. God has a plan for you. And this book, Satan, You Can't Have My Children, will teach you principles, important principles. Will teach you how to pray. Will teach you how to bless instead of curse. Will teach you how to leave an inheritance for your children. Our children need help, and that help comes from us parents. I know that I had a praying mom. I had a beautiful praying mom, and that's why I'm here today in spite of all the circumstances and all the things I went through. And now I became a praying mom, and my daughters love God with all their heart. My two grandchildren love God with all their heart. I have a wonderful marriage of 40 years. Now, you say, well, I didn't have a praying mom. Okay, so you didn't have a praying mom. But you know, this is your opportunity to become a praying mom, to become a praying dad, to stand in the gap for your children and your family. Start with you right there. It doesn't matter if you were a victim, if you did not have praying parents. It doesn't matter, because God will take you just where you are, at the point where you are right now. And so I highly recommend that you read this book. And this is not just a book that you read one time and put in your library. This is a book that you put right alongside your Bible, and you start praying the prayers that are in there. It's a how-to book. It's a manual of how to come out of the circumstances you're in, how to bring your children out of the hands of the enemy. And I want you to really take this book, and not only for yourself, give it as gifts. Give it as gifts to young moms. Give it as gifts to those that are going to get married. Give it as gifts to grandparents, so that they can really learn how to bless their children. I am so blessed that God gave me these principles, and I want to share them with you. God bless you.